My people matter don shele. IVD has been arrested. Him with Blessing CEO, they be wan travel for vacation, go enjoy themselves. Right now, he has been packaged, they don't detain am. Anyway, make una hear wetin Kemi Oluloyo come talk concerning everything wey dey go on. Listen and share.
I'm Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media. It's Saturday, the 2nd of August, 2025. Let's talk about IVD and Blessing CEO. This morning, they said they were detained at the airport and IVD was arrested. The time right now is 7 p.m. in Nigeria. I'm not in Nigeria, but I always look at your time. Gather that this happened this morning. They were on their way to Qatar to Doha. And I'm sure they've spent a lot of money on those airline tickets. They seized IVD's passport, arrested him, and detained him until August says they go to court on Monday. Is there any court on Monday? Judges are on vacation. This was carefully planned. Now, my message to Blessing CEO. I read your note on your pages. I read what you wrote, Blessing, but it's very important you watch this video. I'm going to post it on YouTube, Dr. Kemi Oluloyo, so everybody can go get it over there. You can go watch it, you can go share it and embed it. There's information about your case that you may not know. Okay, Blessing, I was the only person that investigated this case of IVD and Bimbo. And I did an extensive investigation. I was bullied by people who said IVD was paying me, including Bimbo's brother, Oyindamola Martins. I don't know what happened to him, but I heard he's dead. I heard that Oyindamola Martins passed away. Can somebody just verify that in the comments? But this is what I heard. Oyindamola Martins posted a 500 Naira alert online and told everybody that IVD has paid me to make it look like her sister was not killed and her sister was forced to pour petrol on him. That time was a very difficult time for me. I was bullied. People leaked my number. There was a lot of people that did bad things. I left Nigeria because of all of you. I left you all there because of the Oromoni case and the Bimbo case. I will not be harassed. I've retired now, but I will go back to that investigation and post every single investigation video that I did then that you guys didn't pay attention to because you always fucking called me crazy. You always fucking called me a mad woman. There's a lot I know about Mohbad's case. There's a lot I know about every single damn case. But I cannot go back to journalism. I can only tell you what you need to know because you're stupid and you don't like the truth. Blessing, now listen. This is your part. The day they arrested you and kept you in prison for 30 days, the very next day they came to my house. 2 police officers. Biola told them, our gate man, Biola told them that I don't take visitors. They were holding a piece of paper. Biola called me inside and I was looking through the window at them at the gate. What they wanted to do was to serve me this piece of paper. I told Biola to take the piece of paper and my lawyer, I called him, he will have it and he'll deal with them. These 2 officers were giving me an invitation that came from Abuja for me to come in for invitation. Whenever Nigerian police invites you, they might detain you more than 1 day, 2 days, or even arrest you. I don't honor invitations after the Biomi case. I hope everybody remembers the Biomi case where I was actually kidnapped 12 hours across 5 states to Port Harcourt. So I don't honor invitations. Fisayo Shoyombo said he got 16 invitations in his own career. I've gotten 13 to maybe 13 invitations. I never honored anything after the Biomi case. Go and ask Muiwa Adejobi, the spokesman to the Force PPRO. I do not. If I will ever come to an invitation of any kind, you don't need to help police with the investigation. The time we need to help police with the investigation is a time like this with Mohbad's case, but they won't invite you because that one's a cover-up. So at the end of the day, I took the invitation, gave it to my lawyer. Nothing happened of it. Nothing. I did not honor it. They called me several times from Abuja. My lawyer said she's not honoring the invitation. She will only honor it if the U.S. Embassy was there with her. Okay, if you have a citizenship for another country, add that country to it. Then they said, oh, they should leave me alone, blah, blah, blah. I could not take it in that country anymore. Now, Blessing, if you have access to IVD's DM on Instagram, go in there and look for my message. If it has not been deleted, read what I wrote to IVD 7 days ago. I'm not on Instagram. I really don't use Instagram. I blocked the Trump administration on X, and I use the Instagram account Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, just for the sake of having it, to archive my Trump blog. So that when I start the template, I can take the post back. I just use it as an archive. I'm really never in Instagram. But I started writing on the stories recently because of Mohbad's case. So anything you want to see on my page is on Instagram stories. I decided to, message IVD about maybe 7 to 10 days ago. And what did I say on that message? I said, IVD, you need to be very careful of how you're moving and flaunting each other on social media because your sister-in-law is not happy. If you know what she put me through, okay, they were trying to invite me 100 times. I did not honor that invitation. Okay? Mama Jazz, if you're watching this video, let me warn you right now. Okay? She's the one that arrested IVD, everybody. Blessing was over there on her own page ranting about his passport expired, so he went to get a new one, renewed it. Nothing wrong with that. They didn't hold him for a passport. There's no travel ban on IVD going outside the country. But it's a domestic violence case that can never be prosecuted. The Lagos State domestic violence people can't prosecute that case. Mama Jazz has a lot of influence in the Nigerian police. She literally goes there and pays them millions to force investigations. Yes. Muiwa, yes. Muiwa, come forward. Kẹ́ sọ fún àwọn èèyàn kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Owó ló ń san fáwọn top bosses for investigation. Ó ní influence in bẹ́ẹ̀. Bó ṣe ṣe ti Mohbad náà ni. But she could not arrest me, sadly, because I was going to give it to her 24/7. Mama Jazz and her mother, Bimbo's mother, they blackmailed Bimbo and that girl killed herself. They blackmailed her. They told her they have a sex tape of her and another man and they will give it to IVD if IVD doesn't give them 18 million naira. So she was supposed to go and get that 18 million naira from IVD. What Bimbo didn't know was IVD already knew about the sex tape. So the girl frustrated herself and started pouring gasoline on her body, the curtains, everything. No one knew this, but I was the only one that investigated this case and interviewed the houseboy. Mama Jazz, I interviewed the houseboy. The houseboy that you took and hid away. When Lagos State government wanted all the witnesses, she hid the houseboy. Like they don't know where he's gone to. Otisalo, but she's the one that hid the boy. All officially anycon. But you didn't know I'd already interviewed that boy, right? I have the videos. It's just the Nigerians shunned it or they didn't pay attention or what. I will post all of them. I don't know IVD. I've never seen him. I've never met him. But that 500,000 that Oyindamola posted, he came back and he took the post down and he apologized to me. Imagine, when Bimbo was burning and IVD was carrying her into the burn center, he dropped his iPhone. Oyindamola Martins picked up the iPhones, Bimbo's brother, and went through IVD's iPhone. It wasn't locked. And found an alert. And this my alert was January 2018. And this girl died in 2022. So IVD doesn't archive his stuff or he doesn't download his stuff into laptop or anything. So he saw it, clipped it, and posted it that IVD had bribed me and Blessing CEO, blah, blah, blah. All I knew was Blessing CEO was the relationship therapy working with him. I didn't know they had a dating relationship. At the end of the day, that's what Oyindamola Martins portrayed. And Cutie Jules and all the other bastards, bloggers up there started saying I collected money and people were bullying me. Unfortunately for Oyindamola, I had the exact alert. It was sent by Bimbo, the 500,000, and they sent it for my medical fund. During my, Ibiomi exit in 2018, IVD and his wife, they were always on social media together. They had their highs and lows, but when they were doing lovey-dovey's and all that, everything was on social media. They both sent me the money. So when I brought the actual one out with the date, Oyindamola felt really embarrassed. He had nothing to do but say he was sorry and he pulled the post. But it was too late. People had bullied me, harassed me, called me names, name it. And they even leaked my number. So, Blessing, you said it's a tribal war. You now also said it's because he's a man. It has nothing to do with him being a man, and it has nothing to do with him being a tribal war. He has no travel ban. Okay? The reason why IVD was arrested was once again the cybercriminal defamation thing. IVD did a video about Mama Jazz and his former mother-in-law about not taking care of the children properly, and they looked like very washed up. So Mama Jazz feels that IVD has defamed her. So they went again to pay their favorite top cops to arrest him. And they set it up well by looking at your profile, your movements, and your plans. This is why you must not post these things. So that's the only reason they arrested him. It's the cybercrime law stuff again. And the judges are on vacation. So he's going to remain behind bars. Please stop posting everything on social media, people. Dr. Kemi.